So I'm recording this on Friday, a week since the results, so I'm about a week late. We've made some gains. We've gained back some of our losses, and now I'm leaving it alone. Well, we'll see how it goes. It could go up, like I've said several times, it'll go up and down. But hopefully over the long run, it'll go up, and I will manage to prove that simplicity does work if it's implemented correctly. These are the results through September 5th. We've made up about £1,000, so that's better than losing more money. And this is what it looks like on the chart. So we've gone from -20 to -12, which is not so bad. Now moving on to world markets. This was an interesting thing. So first of all, they asked for identification, which is normal with brokerage firms because they're concerned about money laundering, or at least that's what they say. And so most brokerage firms will ask for some sort of ID. So they took my passport, which I'm trying to recall whether that's normal or not, and also proof of address. And interestingly, they don't do business in the United States, which was, I thought, well, that's curious. Why would they not want one of the richest nations on earth? So oddity number one. The other interesting thing is, once I signed up but hadn't put money in, I got a phone call from a quote representative to make sure everything was okay. And so I started asking her some questions about the market. And I also mentioned, yeah, I've got an artificial evolutionary algorithm as well. And you're just outperforming mine. But the other thing I noted is she didn't know anything. I mean, she barely knew anything about the markets at all. She was more interested in, was I comfortable giving money, and were they credited, and were they audited, etc., etc. And they kept insisting, but there's actually no proof that they've been audited or anyone's in any way is checking up on their outfit. However, one thing I did get is a little gift, and I'll show you that. World Market sent us a little box of stuff, a little present, I suppose. It's from Switzerland, which is nothing to do with the company, location anyway, and nothing to do with where you send the money, but there we are. So in the box, we have a little thank you note. So basically, they're giving you gifts for registering. You get a crypto hardware wallet, and they give you some chocolate, and they give you a USB stick, which I will now show you, except for the chocolate, because I'm afraid it came when I was hungry, so I ate. But fancy box for a chunk of chocolate. There we are. The USB stick looks like this. Not much to say. It's very heavy, actually. I don't know the capacity. I haven't plugged it in. There's world markets. So they're very excited. Yeah. Looks like a chunk of gold. So obviously a good outfit. And here's the crypto wallet, which I didn't know existed until now, actually. This is a SafePal. I went online looking for it. Interestingly, you can't buy it on Amazon in the UK right now. They're out of stock. But here it is. So if you ever get cryptocurrency, you can then store it on here so if anything happens to your computer, it's on here. So it's a bit of a backup. Saves you. And that's a nice thing too. By the way, the thing that I find most suspicious about world markets is they're claiming a return which is almost 10 times that of Renaissance Fund. And Renaissance Fund is acknowledged as one of the best funds that has, or the best performing funds that has ever existed over the long term. So I don't understand even why they need to solicit money if they're making those kinds of returns, because over just a few years, even a small amount of money will be multiplied into just mind-boggling sums. I was going to throw some money in and just see how it did. I found some YouTube videos of people. They said, we've put money in, assume you're going to lose it. We did manage to take out money again, so that all sounds good. But when I went to do it, there was world markets, and then they wanted me to put it into the account of an individual, private person in Poland. I thought, okay, I could be wrong, and maybe I'm judging a lot of things here, but that was just a bit too strange for me, so I decided to not try it out. So if one of you decide to try this out, I'll be interested to see if World Markets really does produce 600 to 700% returns annually. By the way, the person on YouTube who had joined up with World Market reported a 30% return in 1 month. And I also find that very odd. It's a very, very round number for an investment. 30%, that's, unless someone's skimming it off the top or manufacturing the return, that's an extraordinarily round number. That's all I want to say. It's possible. I can't say it's impossible. It's just improbable. Well, I'm almost caught up now. I've just got one more video to do. If I can do it in the next few days, I will actually be caught up. So thanks for watching. Hope you're finding this World Market little saga interesting. If not, just say so and I'll stop talking about it. But I thought it was curious. It's always interesting to see the competition. Anyway, see you next week.